What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's second video. And in today's second video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and specifically take a look at this Pi cycle top indicator and also the Bitcoin logarithmic regression curve to see if we are actually at the top of our cycle. I know there's tons of people talking about this Pi cycle top indicator lately. And, I just have to come in here, set the record straight to see if we are actually at our cycle top. All right. So if that sounds good to you guys end up enjoying today's content, make sure you guys smack the subscribe button right down below. I make 2 videos every day and live stream every single day for you as well. Okay. Now let's jump straight on into this Pi cycle top indicator. And first I'm going to explain it to anyone who's new. All right. You guys have probably seen this around the interwebs, but we're going to talk about it first. All right. So as you guys can see right here, we have our green and orange line. And basically, to keep it as simple as possible for you guys, whenever these two lines merge, right, and actually cross, we actually end up being our cycle top in the past for Bitcoin. You can see right now, these two lines are about to cross, right? They're so close together, only about a $500 apart in USD value. So this is about to merge. Now, if we look back in the past, I'll show you guys what I mean, all right? So back here in 2017, right, you can see our cycle top. These lines were, away from each other the entire run up. And as soon as they merged, right, look at the exact point they merged was our cycle top in 2017 in December, okay? And if we go back in time, we look even further, you can see back here in 2013, guys, the Pi cycle top indicator merged right here on our run up from this. And it merged, and that was our cycle top in 2013. Also, this little mini cycle top in 2013 as well. You can see they were completely far apart, and then they merged right at this point right here. We also had our cycle top at that point as well. You can even go back to 2011, and as these started to merge, we got the merge right at this point right here. Where was it? Right about here. So this one was a little bit lagging. So this one, it merged, and then it continued up, a bunch, continued up another 5x or so. So this one, not exactly accurate, but all the other times we have hit that cycle top as these two things have merged. But does that mean we're at our cycle top right now? Well, these haven't merged yet. So if we get another pump to the upside within the next couple of days, that should keep these from merging, as we've seen in the past where we've gotten close, but then we've kind of separated them over the past. So will that mean the top? Well, let's switch on over to the weekly Bitcoin regression curve real quick here, guys. And this is on the weekly chart, and you guys have probably seen this chart before, but such a good indicator on where we're going in the past. So if we look at the past here on this regression curve, guys, if I try to zoom out, you can see back here in 2011, we hit that red top perfectly. In 2013, we hit that perfect top perfectly. In 2017, we hit that top perfectly on this regression curve, okay? So right now, if we were to go straight up to our top of our regression curve, that would put us at approximately about 107,560 as our cycle top for Bitcoin if and only if we went straight up today. As you guys know, as the weeks go on, that cycle top is going to get higher and higher. For example, if we waited until let's say the end of this year, that this logarithmic regression curve puts our top somewhere around 160,000 if we were to go to that cycle top at the end of this year. Okay, so obviously right now it's telling us 107,000, but that doesn't necessarily have to be our cycle top. That's just if you went straight up right now, which we know is not going to happen, right? We're not going to jump 40,000 in a matter of a day, but looking at our past cycles, guys, let's go back to 2017, for example. So 2017 was a lot like this cycle so far, where we just kind of methodically went up and pulled back every couple months, okay? That's kind of what we did so far this time, right? We just get methodical pullbacks every couple months on our way up. Now, will we continue that going forward? Well, we're kind of front-running a lot of the market at the moment, right? If we go back to this cycle, right, 2013 to 2012 to 2014, really, this cycle was more of a big move up and then a kind of a consolidation in the middle before having another move up to the top. So will we get another cycle that's closer to this 2013 one where maybe we get some type of consolidation in the middle here kind of extending us out, and then we see a huge run towards the end of the year towards 160 to 200,000, somewhere in that range. All right, that could certainly be a possibility as well if we're in some type of super cycle. And we also have this old cycle from 2010 where we actually got one big pump, consolidation, another big pump, consolidation, another big pump. So that one had two big consolidations in the middle of the cycle. So you can see that the cycles are kind of being weird, right? So we have two big pullbacks in the middle of a cycle, then we have one big pullback in the middle of a cycle, and then we have no big pullbacks in the middle of a cycle. What I mean by big pullbacks is over 40% pullbacks. And then so far in this one, we also have no over 40% pullbacks as well. So what are we doing, guys? Do we have any clues on what we're doing? Well, let's look at our weekly RSI, because our weekly RSI is telling us something as well. So our weekly RSI is telling us that we haven't hit our top either, okay? If we look at here, guys, every time we hit that cycle top, right? See back here in 2013, right? Hit that cycle top, our RSI was at its highest point, okay? On our cycle top. Now let's look at 2013, okay? You can see at a cycle top, the RSI was at its highest point in the cycle, okay? And back here in 2017, RSI was at its highest point in the cycle. Now, if you look at where we are today, we're not even close to where our RSI is the highest point of the cycle. Our highest point of the cycle was all the way back in the beginning of January. So does that mean that we're not even close to the part of the cycle? I don't think we're even close to the end of the cycle, guys, just based off this, right? I mean, the past three cycles, RSI has been the highest it's been when it peaks out. And this time, if that was to be the case, it would have been in January, and we've only continued up from there. So that's why I do not think that this cycle is over. For anyone that's super worried about the pi cycle top indicator, I think, if anything, it's going to be more like this 2011, where it crosses like in May of 2011, and then it pumps all the way up until June of 2011. So, I mean, you get another couple months of big price action, even when you get that cross. So just be wary of that, guys. Our RSI is telling us that we're not even close to our cycle top, because we really haven't even peaked on our RSI. Usually you want to see that peak on the RSI be at that exact same point that you peak out on price action. So that's what we're waiting for on that. I'm not worried at all, guys. I think that we definitely have a few months to go, especially based off this logarithmic regression curve, where we're only about 3/4 of the way through the logarithmic regression curve, right? We really just passed the halfway point, which is the orange line on the logarithmic regression curve. And you see in 2017, you had a bunch more price action from there. 2013, bunch more price action from there. And 2011, bunch more price action from there. So you can also, guys, see on the volume is another really good indicator on this, all right? So you can see back here, let's start with 2011. You can see 2011, that was really the peak in 2011 on the price volume right there, was that big green candle there. That was the peak, all right? And then you go back to 2013, you can see you have two really big cycles, and you peaked out on volume, right? Once here, when you peaked out in the volume at the halfway point right here, and then another peak in volume right here as you topped out, okay? And then you look at the bottom here in 2011, as the volume keeps increasing, right? You hit that cycle top in 2017, the volume tops out there as well. So the volume right now, guys, if this, like, same thing, if this was the cycle top, it would have been back in January when the volume really peaked out during this cycle so far. So I don't think we're at the cycle top based on the volume as well, guys. The volume's just not showing that we're too over exuberant yet, and RSI has cooled down to a respectable level, where we got back into normal territory on the RSI. So just I wanted to make this video and just to show you guys that even though we're getting this pi cycle top indicator, I do not think we're even close to the top just yet. Not financial advice. Do your own advice, obviously. Do your own research, I should say, obviously. But yeah, guys, that is really it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did and you are new to the channel, smack the subscribe button down below. We come out with tons of content on this channel, 2 videos and a live stream every single day. I'll be going live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you guys are interested in going to check that out. Also, guys, go join the Patreon right down below. Come out with one video every single day on the Patreon starting yesterday. So you guys will be seeing 7 videos a week on that Patreon from me. So go check that out. If you guys haven't already, link is in the description. Like I said, also go follow me on Twitter, guys. We're trying to hit 800 followers on Twitter by the end of this week, and I think we can actually kill that goal going forward. All right, so go do that for me. We had a great stream yesterday. I'm going to be streaming tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. So if any of you guys enjoyed the stream yesterday, I will be back tomorrow. Today, I said tomorrow, but today I'm going to go enjoy the nice day outside. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the stream. All right, fellas. Peace out.